What's up everyone, Danny Lightning here with another CSR2 live stream, alright? I know some of my teammates are going to look for me. I gotta go back to the line app here in a second and let everybody know I just started our wild card. But today, you know what I'm going to be racing with? Something very different. We're going to be racing a tier 1 car today. Oh yeah, I forgot, I got that in my favorites garage. Hold on a second. We're going to go ahead and race the Honda Civic 1.5. This car is super fun to drive, and I haven't driven it in a really long time. All right, so I want to get some time in on this car. You know, this is a really cool car. I need to fix the way I've got this thing tuned really quick. Not tuned, but I need to. I thought I did something different to this car. That's weird. I could have swore I refit everything to like stage 5. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong here. I've only got plus 80 on my points here. What's going on? Alright, hold on a second, guys. I gotta go and tell these guys I've started the card. Alright, 70 activated. There we go. Alright, so now my crew knows that I've activated the wild card. Alright, what did I do to this car? How do I have all the stage 5 parts are installed, but I have 80 on the Evo points? This is really weird. What's up, Mr. K and Squally? What's going on? Hey, Joe. Alright, let's see what I did to the tuning here. I must have changed something. Oh, my nitrous is all the way down. Alright. That's the problem, I guess. I can't remember exactly where it's supposed to be, so I'll just put it up to the highest Evo. 507. That's probably it right there, right? Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and So, we're ready to go do some racing. Hey, what's up, Hyper? How you doing? Alright. Hopefully that's the right tune. I know everybody on my crew actually had the same tune as I did, but it looks like I changed my tune for some reason. Hey, Miguel, how's it going? Thanks for everybody showing up on my little live stream here, and we're going to be racing Angel Civic 1.5 VTEC. Alright, this is going to be cool. I love this little car. I don't really do it much because it's a tier 1 car, but man, it is fun to drive. Oh, we got a supply cup today. Let's see, I already did the crew cup. I got to do that supply cup a little later today. We got a performance trial. Silver keys, I got to do that as well. Alright, live racing time. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, I told him I activated the wrong card, but that's okay. Don't know what I did. They'll know what I did. Alright, so here's somebody who wants to race. I'll take him on. Let's see what happens. And after this, I'll try to see if I can find somebody from my team, because I know a couple guys said they're going to look for me. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Is the game volume too loud? Do I need to turn that down? I feel like I'm kind of having to shout over it, so. He beat me. The Ford Focus Traxxter is pretty awesome too. I did something very wrong. Maybe my tune is off. The thing should be running way below a 12. It should be running below a 12. I think I've got something screwed up, guys. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've screwed something up. Alright, I'm going to be away from game chat for just a minute because I need to figure out what I did wrong on my tune. I have to go look up my tune really quick. So, give me just a minute, everybody. I will be right back. Alright. I can still talk for a second while I'm looking this up. Because, yeah, my tune must be terrible. I don't know why I changed it like that. Usually I always leave the parts exactly the same. So, let me go into my dealership. Sorry for the mess up here, guys. I know I'm wasting some time. Whoops. Where is... I hit the wrong thing. Alright, where's my final drive? I think the final drive... Alright, final drive looks like it's supposed to be all the way up. Tires at 27. The nitrous is supposed to be somewhere around here. Gotta figure out where the nitrous goes. Having a hard time reading this thing I have written down. 4.3. Alright, there we go. There we go. Now she should be ready to rock. Now I gotta find my live stream. I screwed something up. I was looking at the notes on my other phone of how I have this cartooned, and my phone is being a pain in the butt right now. Alright, sorry for being unorganized. I'm being very unorganized today. I try and have everything ready to go, but it looks like I messed with some stuff I didn't realize I had messed with. Hey, what's up, TJ? What's up? Sundin? Okay. Hey, what's up, Jet? Alright, so now we're ready to rock. Now we should be ready to rock. I have my tune all kinds of screwed up, I guess. I must have been using the car for some sort of weird daily challenge or something, because I had it all messed up. Alright, let's see if I can find any of the guys from my crew. I know they said they're going to be looking for me. I don't see anybody. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to go ahead and challenge some random people. And let's race this guy. He said no. He didn't want to race this awesome car. He said, man, your Civic is too awesome for me. Let's try and race this guy. He's got 2 stars on his car. Hopefully I don't have a hard time finding people who would like to race me. Hey, Miguel, tell him I said hello as well. Opponent disconnected. I'm kind of not surprised, actually. Alright, let's see if we got anybody else with purple stars. Nobody that's available. Let's try and race this guy. Yeah, I'm terrible with names. I got dyslexia. I read stuff all kinds of weird sometimes, so I'm not good with things like that. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this works out better. 3, 2, 1, go! I don't know. Something still doesn't seem right with this car. Ran a 12.0. Let's rematch this guy. Maybe I wasn't supposed to shift into the last gear. I seriously haven't driven this in probably about a year. At least that I can remember, so I gotta remember how to drive it. He wants to race for a $5,000 thing. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Hopefully I don't get my butt kicked here. Alright, I'm not going to shift into 4th. Or maybe it was 5th I didn't want to shift into. I totally... I suck. I suck. Alright. I should have gone through my notes well before I got on here to live stream today if I was going to race this car, because obviously I'm going to go ahead and bet him 10,000 this time, because I think I'm going to get it right. I think I'm going to get it right this time. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. 2nd and nitrous, 3rd, 4th. Okay, I'm not going to shift into 5th. What happens? Something is still not right. Something is still not right with this car. Alright? Something is not right. I think I'm just going to go ahead and change cars because I'm an idiot and I didn't make sure all my stuff was correct. Next week's live stream, we're going to use this car, okay? Time to change cars, alright? This one's all jacked up today. What am I going to do today then? I don't remember how to drive Sneak's Trackster. I don't remember if it's even tuned correctly. What do I want to drive? What do I want to drive? You know what? Let's drive the Sesto Elemento. Hey, Paulito. Hopefully I said that right. Thank you for the love for my channel. That's very cool. Thank you for watching. Alright, let's give this a go. This is still one of my favorite cars in the game. I love this car. Let's see if I can get people to race me if I don't have the swap thing in my name. Probably not. Most people probably don't want to swap against this, but we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go. Is the game too loud? Is it louder than my voice, or... Wow, somebody beat me. I'm amazed. What did I just race, and how did it beat me? He ran a 7.8? Alright, I think that was a hacker. I believe that was a hacker. You know, I really don't know how to drive any of the Legends cars, Joe. They changed them all after that last update. The only one I know how to drive now is the Lamborghini Countach and the Boss Mustang 350. All those cars drive so different. I can't figure out the Corvette either. It's weird. I wish they would leave things alone and stop changing them. I got beat again? What's going on here? How is everybody running 7.7s? This game hates me today, guys. This game hates me today. I might have to switch cars again. It looks like they've put me in the wrong lobby. I'm going to leave and go back and see what happens. This car destroys everybody. So I don't know why I'm having these problems right now. Something's not right. Alright, let's try again. If not, maybe I will switch over. I'll switch over to the Sylvia S15. Last time I drove that, it was in the right lobby. I don't know what's going on. So you guys are seeing me get my butt kicked today. But you know what? It happens. It's part of the game. You know, no big deal. Unfortunately, there's no good way to get parts for a lot of your cars. If you're just looking for fusions, though, I imagine you're talking about the... Are you talking about the Cobra Jet? If it's a Ford, you can buy the Tier 3 Mustangs and strip those to get... Buy and strip those to get parts. Alright, I don't know why this car is in a 7.6 or 7.7 lobby. That's really freaking weird. So, alright, I'm going to switch cars. For some reason, it looks like this game has pushed some of my cars into a much faster lobby than they should be in. So I guess I got to reset that one. Pain in the butt. But yeah, the only good way to get fusion parts is if there's a crate for the car where you can spend your bronze keys. If there's cars in the dealership, you can buy and strip. You know, like if you need Ford fusion parts, you can buy and strip Fords. You know, if you need a Lamborghini fusion part, you can buy and strip Lamborghinis. But it's really hard to get parts for a lot of these cars. The only reason I've got a lot of parts is I've been playing this game for about 3 years. I don't remember how to drive the M5 competition, nor do I know if it's even tuned correctly. I think I might have... The Shelby parts are very hard to get parts for. Alright, I don't think I hardly have any Shelby parts myself. Those Legends cars, it sucks trying to get parts for those things. About the only thing you can really do if you're... I mean, you can always restore more Shelby Cobras. Alright, you can always restore more Shelby Cobras and strip those to get parts, but unfortunately, Shelby parts are not easy to get. Like, I don't know, I finally beat Legends Never Die last week after what? How long has it been? Over a year now Legends is out? And I locked in the cars that I had the most parts for. Alright, let's go with this guy. As far as I know, I didn't change the tune on this or anything. Got a bad shift. Alright, there we go. I won a live race. If anybody would like to try and find me to swap, this car has a dyno time of 11.314, 11.311. So if you tune it right around 11.3, you guys should be able to find me if somebody would like to swap. Alright. If you do find me, make sure you say something in the chat here so I know it's you, because I probably won't swap with you unless you say, hey, I found you. Because I'm just trying to beat people right now. Alright. Let's try and race this guy. I don't know if I'll be able to win this. This seems like a really good live racing car, but he refused. I like to race the cars that are hard to beat. This is another one that's hard to beat. Alright, Nitro on third gear in perfect shifts. I'm just going to call you Son because I'm really not sure how to say your name. So which one were you talking about? The GT or the Corvette or what? I need to figure out how to drive all those Legends cars again. I actually hate the Legends cars. Alright. See you later. You have yourself a good day. Thanks for showing up. Sorry my live stream's kind of a mess today. My cars weren't working out, but I definitely appreciate you coming out and watching for a little bit. Nobody seems to want to race me today now. There we go. We got someone. Alright, let's try and beat this guy. Alright, that looks like a good run. Oh, nice, Joe. You beat Tempest 3? That's awesome. What car did you use? Man, that guy ran a really slow time. I almost think he lost intentionally because I should be in a lobby with cars running 11.3s and 11.4s. Tempest 3 was a pain. I'm not looking forward to Tempest 4 when that comes out. That's going to be really freaking hard, I think. They already said not very many cars are going to be able to beat Tempest 3 Tier 5. I think the sprint races is going to be crazy, crazy, crazy hard. I think they actually said one of the only cars that are going to be able to do it is the McLaren F1 Legends car is what it sounds like. They keep adding new cars to the game that are really fast, so maybe some of the newer cars will be able to do it. I'm not sure. But they're making it sound like it's going to be extremely hard. Man, I beat that guy by a lot again. That's weird. I shouldn't have won by that much. He ran a 12.3 of 12.2? What the heck? I think this game's got the lobbies all screwed up today. What's going on here? Earlier, everybody was kicking my butt. Now I'm destroying everybody else. This doesn't make sense. I don't know if we got some sort of glitch going on here or what, but I shouldn't be beating people by this much. Unless both of those guys just tried to lose intentionally. Hey, Getrudio, what's up? Ah, that's a nice lineup, Joe. Except for that stupid Miata. I hated that thing. Sounds like some people actually like it. Hey, check it out, I got beat there. I might try and re-challenge this guy. That was a pretty good race. Look at that, we both ran the same exact time. Except for I lost, so... Tempest 2 is really not that bad, but I'm not really familiar with the Aventador. I think it's kind of a slower car. I know the LB Aventador is pretty awesome, but the regular one, I'm not sure if you're talking about just the regular Aventador, but I don't really remember it being that fast. I'm not sure how many parts that car is going to need to make it through. So unfortunately, it's kind of hard to answer questions like that because, I mean, if I don't have the same parts, if I don't have the parts installed like you have, I don't know what that car is going to run with your parts. I just don't remember it being one of the faster cars in the game. It can probably make it through that, but I don't know how many parts you're going to need. I don't know, some cars don't have a good top speed. Some cars don't have a good 0 to 100 time. I really don't know if that one does or not. I think that's what makes the Tempest races so hard, is you need something with a good top speed, and you need something with a really good 0 to 60 time. I know most of the Tier 5 cars can beat the boss, but I don't know if which ones can, some of them might not be able to do both the sprint and the speed trap easily. Some cars might. Alright, those are bosses. Let's try this HPE 750. Two-stage 6 parts, that's awesome. That's a nice car. That's a really nice car we got this season for the Prestige Cup. Hey, we got someone here calling me a noob, I guess. Ooh, who won that? That was a good race. I don't know if you're calling me a noob or somebody else, but that's not very nice. I'm going to tell my mommy that you said that. She's going to yell at you. Now I'm acting like a little kid. Alright. Let's go find someone else to race. Ooh, let's try this purple Lamborghini of some sort. Is that the regular Hurricane? What is that? That's kind of a weird pink color. Kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, that's just a regular Hurricane. I guess there's a way to tune that to make it really good at live racing, but I haven't quite figured that out yet. The way I've got this car tuned right here, it works best with all perfect shifts. I got a really weird tune on this car, and for some reason I can win and win and win and win, and it almost never gets pushed into a faster lobby like most cars do. But yeah, if I put all the maxed out parts back onto this thing and tune it the way I had it, I would definitely be shifting this car differently, but the way it's set up right now, this is the best way for it. Hey Jam 201984. Yeah, Mimu is actually really, really cool. I have less problems with Mimu than I do the other emulators. BlueStacks is pretty nice too, but I seem to get a lot more lag and crashes and stuff on BlueStacks. I think they did come out with a new version of it recently, which I haven't really tried. But CSR2 seems to have the least problems on Mimu. Oh, that's close. what's up, Eric? How's it going? This car doesn't beat Dino with its current tune, but for some reason it wins races. Usually if a car doesn't beat Dino, it doesn't win, but for some reason, this is like the magical tune on this guy. I think I've got this car maxed out, except for I have removed one of the stage 6 parts, I refit it back to stage 5, and then I retuned it differently. One of my friends actually found this tune and this setup. He's like, here, try this. So I'm like, alright, I'll give it a shot. And I wasn't expecting it to work, but it actually does. I think everybody on my crew has this car set up this way now. As far as I know, support's still down. If you actually go to the, if you do a Google search or something for CSR2 support and go to the actual Zynga page, it'll probably tell you whether it's still down or not, but I would imagine so. I think until this whole coronavirus thing is over, we might not have support unless they got their people working from home, which is really what they should do. They should really get those support guys working from home, because if support's not up and running, that really sucks, because, you know, this game has a lot of problems. Especially, like, I feel bad for those people who started an upgrade and they got like a, you know, instead of having like the normal like 3-hour or 12-hour wait time, they got like weeks or months worth of wait time before their upgrade their upgrade comes, or their new car gets delivered, and they can't contact support to get that fixed. That's awful. I'm lucky I've never had that happen to me, but that's got to be one of the worst glitches in the game, I think. One time I did get a car, and the delivery time was like 3 days instead of 12 hours. But some people I've seen actually have weeks or months worth of delivery time on a car. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I bet they got a lot of people spending money. Then again, there's a lot of people that have lost their jobs because they're like, well, if our business has to shut down, you know, we're going to close for good. Sounds like they're doing some nice stuff with unemployment for people here, though. So if you lost your job, you can get on unemployment for a while. And, I don't know. Hopefully this whole coronavirus thing ends soon and stuff gets back to normal. This really sucks. This really sucks. Hey, someone beat me. Check it out. The only thing I really do with my gold now is refill my gas tank. You know, a couple times a day I refill my gold. I refill my gas tank with gold, but I don't know, I don't really buy cars with it. Every once in a while I've bought a few cars with gold. Like, they had a special deal for like 4,000 gold. They had some really awesome car. But like the Venom, I bought the Venom. I still don't have any parts for that car. So I bought it with 4,000 gold, which is a total waste because, well, if I don't have any parts for it, there's no point even upgrading it. So that was a waste of gold because I can't even use it. Yeah, there's a really good cheat sheet out there depending on which one you get. All right. Unfortunately, the one cheat sheet was, they stopped updating it. So a lot of the new cars aren't on it. I don't think they're ever going to be. But I saw someone started a new one that seemed like they were putting all the cars on it, so... I just don't spend that much gold. I've been playing for several years and I don't spend that much gold, so it all adds up. There was a time where I had almost 20 million gold, but I bought some cars and stuff like that to with my gold, so now I'm down to 12 million. Which I don't know, it's still plenty. It's still plenty of gold. I'm not really worried about running out or anything, but I probably won't buy cars with gold anymore. It always seems like a waste. Unless a really awesome car comes up for gold and there's actually a parts crate and I've got a load of keys saved up. That's the only way I'm going to do that from now on. You got parts for the Prestige Cup with gold? How do you make that happen? I didn't know you could do that. Oh man, he got me by a lot. Those Porsches are pretty awesome cars. I can't remember how to drive that one either. I'm going to have to bring that out one of these days because I liked it. I think it was pretty easy to drive. My problem is I've got so many cars, it's hard to remember how to drive all of them. So it's like half of them I don't drive often, so I got to get out my notes and look it up every time I want to drive it again. Notice those two Lamborghinis are different colors. One's flat black and one's glossy black. I never understood why they do that. Like sometimes all cars are like that. If you see two cars next to each other, sometimes one will have the headlights on, sometimes one won't. Sometimes they're slightly different colors. It's weird. I've always wondered why they did that. $12 million what? Silver? 12 million gold? That would be nice. If I had 12 million gold, I would live race all day long. Interesting, Joe. I never really thought about that. I've never really heard anybody talk about it ever, so. Yeah, some people's lights are on and some people's lights are off. That's a pretty cool theory. You might be right about that. I don't know. What about the different colors? Like one was glossy and one was flat black, even though they're both the same color, if you actually race it. Yeah, if you got enough parts in that Prestige Cup car, that GTR will get you through. That GTR will get you through Tempest 4, no problem, as long as you got enough parts for it. More than likely, you're going to need most of the Stage 6 parts. You might be able to get away with missing one or two, but Tempest 3 Tier 4 is no joke. I've actually seen like Ferrari F40s where they're different colors. One's like a glossy red and one's a flat red. So I actually don't think it's restored or not. Like, all cars seem to do that, even if they're not Legends cars. Let's see if we can find an example of that. You gotta kind of find two cars that are the same color next to each other to see it. Heck, half the time you can't even see the damn cars anyway. That you just see a big, like, gold explosion looking firework thing. $11.2. It's not too bad. It's a pretty good time. The thing that makes the Tempest races the hardest, though, is you got the speed trap. You got to go over 260 miles per hour. And I can't remember what the sprint race time is, but you got to have a fast 0 to 100 as well. Like this car right here, even when this thing's maxed out, this is a great car, but it can't hit the 260 miles per hour. So that's why a lot of cars can't actually finish Tempest without switching. And if your cars aren't maxed out, you might even still need to switch a couple cars. Like, I actually used my Mustang HPE 750, and it couldn't beat the speed trap because it wasn't maxed out yet. That car will only beat the speed trap if it's really close to max, so I switched over to my LBNSX, which blew away the speed trap like it was nothing. Then I switched back to my Mustang. So I think it cost me 1,000 gold to switch twice. But it got me through Tempest 4, or Tempest 3 Tier 4, I should say. But it actually took me almost a year worth of playing the game before I had cars that were fast enough to do Tempest 3. Now, Tempest 1 and Tempest 2, not that bad. Not that bad. Alright, that scares me. It shows that I don't have any internet connection. It's got that little symbol up in the corner showing I'm not connected to the internet. That's not good. They've actually banned a lot of people for using glitches in this game, which I think is terrible, but they actually ban people if they find out you're using glitches. I know people personally who have been banned. Like there was some sort of glitch where you could run these races over and over and over again. Like if you did the race that gave you a fusion part or a stage 6 part or something, right after it, if you shut the game down and went back in, you could do that race over again. Shut it down and go back in. And people were getting all kinds of fusions and stage 6 parts. They actually banned a lot of people for taking advantage of that glitch because they said that's dishonest and it's the same thing as cheating. So, you got to be careful with glitches, and you got to be careful if you're doing any kind of hacks, because if they find out, there's a good chance they're going to get you. I mean, I think it's not right to ban a person, because if they screw up and they put a glitch in the game, that's their fault. But I won't use glitches, because if I lose my account, that would be bad. So I'm not using any glitches. Like right now, I would love just to use that restore glitch, if there's still a working one, to restore my last Legends car, but it ain't worth it to me. If they were to happen to notice I did that, they'll get you. They will get you. Hey Jason, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, that restoration glitch would be awesome because it sucks. It sucks trying to restore a car. I imagine it's probably going to take me about a month to restore this last car. I think it needs about 50,000 tokens. Oh, I'm not looking forward to. I'll be so glad when I'm done restoring these stupid Legends cars. I don't think we have an Acura NSX in the game. I believe they're all Hondas. The new one's not an Acura, is it? I didn't even look. Wow, that guy kicked my butt. Yeah, the NSXs in this game are really, really nice. I expect the new one we get for the milestone prize next season to be really awesome as well. I think I ran 11.0. That's crazy. I think the F40 is a really amazing live racing car. The Mustang HPE 750, as long as you don't upgrade it too much, it's an amazing live racing car. That RX-7 Easter Rocket Bunny is amazing. There's a lot of cars, if you find the sweet spot, they're awesome. So usually, you know, if I hit a sweet spot where a car wins a lot of live races like it's nothing, I'll actually stop upgrading that car because sometimes you might hit a sweet spot and then you put some more upgrades on your car and then you have a hard time winning anything. So cars do have sweet spots and bad spots as far as live racing goes as you upgrade them. Yeah, Jay Trudio, that's somebody who has a rooted phone. There's actually something called the void glitch where you can like somehow void your race out. Like if I were to try it, it would actually disconnect me from the race and I would lose, but people with a rooted phone can do this stupid trick where they void their race out and for some reason you get stuck on the starting line and eventually you sit there and you sit there and you sit there and you finally say, screw this, I'm going to disconnect. And then it gives that person the win. It's a terrible glitch that a bunch of cheaters use. And I believe that's why that usually happens. It's horrible. I hate those people that do this. Like, I really, really hate the people that do this. Anybody who use those glitches are awful, terrible people. They really are. I don't care if it's just a game. It ain't right to cheat people like that. Or make them sit there and hang up and be stuck in a lobby for several minutes. It's a bunch of jerks. Not only it's rude, it's dishonest, it's inconsiderate. You know, anybody who like uses a glitch or a hack to get wins, that's a terrible thing. Personally, like if somebody hacked the game just to get a car or something, whatever, you shouldn't do it. It's dishonest, but I could care less. As long as they're not cheating to make their car faster or to somehow win the race, I don't care if people hack the game. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna get banned, and I ain't gonna cheat people or be dishonest. But yeah, a lot of people who hack do get banned, and unfortunately a lot of people who hack don't get banned. I think if you're really good at hacking, you don't get caught, but the people who aren't good at it end up getting caught and banned, so it ain't worth losing your account over, in my opinion, just to get some extra cars and stuff. If you're patient and you play the game for long enough, you're going to end up with a lot of really, really nice stuff. I don't bet either because there's too many hackers and cheaters out there. Some of those guys even add fusion parts to their car to make it way faster than it should be, and then they blow you away. Then there's like the crazy dyno beating tunes on certain cars. It's usually a big risk to take a bet. Now if somebody bets me like 10,000 or 15,000 game cash, I'll usually accept those, but if someone's betting 200,000, I instantly suspect it's a heater. I instantly suspect it's a cheater, a hacker, or somebody with one of those crazy dyno beating tunes. Every once in a while, though, depending on what car I'm driving, I might take a big bet. But most of the time, I'm just like, no, not going to do it. Not going to do it. Ain't worth losing all that money just to somebody who's hacking or cheating you. I don't mind the small bets, though. I'll make that back on the next race, you know what I mean? If I lose one race worth of game cash, no big deal. Oh, check it out. That guy's got a better tune than I do. Alright guys, this is going to be my last thing of gas. It's almost 10 o'clock here, so I got to pop off of this. I got to get off of here in just a few minutes. Alright, probably tomorrow I'll make another video for either tomorrow or Monday. I'll make the last video for Tempest 3. And then next week I'm definitely going to start on the Tempest 1 and 2 videos. And I'm just going to lump like Tier 1, Tempest 1 and 2 together, because Tempest 1 and 2 is really not that hard. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find any of the sprint race and speed trap times for Tempest 2. There are a couple YouTubers that do have like an hour-long video where I could probably watch it and watch them run through the entire like thing, and I could probably figure out what the sprint times are, but I ain't gonna sit there for an hour-long video and go through it. Plus, I don't really want to, pull too much information off of that. So I've been trying to find that I've been looking online all over the place for the sprint trap, speed trap, and sprint race times for Tempest 2, but I just can't find them. I'll just tell everybody, hey, if you guys want to sit through one of those hour-long videos to find out, go for it. But I ain't got no patience for that. I don't even really watch YouTube, honestly. Maybe it's weird, but I have no patience. If I do watch a YouTube video, they better be right to the point, man. Right to the point. That's part of the reason a lot of my videos are pretty short, is I make videos the way I would like to see them, pretty quick and to the point. I don't want to listen to someone babble for, some of those guys will, I hate this, but there's a lot of YouTubers, they'll make a video that's like an hour long, and the title will be like, hey, my video is about like this particular thing, and somewhere in that hour-long video, they hide this like 3-minute clip of what the video is supposed to be about. So you got to sit there and watch this whole damn hour just to find the like little teeny clip of whatever information you're looking for. I can't stand that, man. I can't stand that. Like if a YouTube video is over 10 or 15 minutes long, most of the time I won't even bother to watch it. It's crazy. But anyways, I guess I'm done live racing, guys. It's 10 o'clock. I'm rambling on today. I'm just rambling on here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. It was definitely fun. I appreciate everybody who came to watch this. I appreciate everybody who watches my videos. You guys are awesome. A big thank you. I definitely enjoy, helping people learn about the game or find out new stuff about it. So anyways, I gotta get off of here. I know some people hate when I spin these cars like that. I guess that's a bad habit that I have, but I had a fun time. Next week, all right, I'm gonna have to like really figure out what I was doing wrong on that Civic. So next week, all right, we're gonna do the Tier 1 Civic on live racing for my live stream. And I promise I'll get on beforehand and make sure I remember how to drive it and remember how I had it tuned before. Because that was pretty lousy. But yeah, it's 10 a.m. my time. It's early in the morning. But, alright guys, I gotta run. I will catch you later, and thanks for watching. See ya.